Hello. So today I need to work on my Bally computer system here. It's also known as the Bally Astrocade or the Bally Arcade. This particular one's a Montgomery Ward's. But I've got a really strange issue where it's just not playing the games very well, and if you tap on the system, it'll cut out and reset and do weird things. I did take a video of that. I'm going to insert that here. So as you can see, it's just an odd issue. So I did some troubleshooting on it, and I've already taken all the screws out of the case and the cartridge slot here. I'm going to try and be careful with that. You don't want to break that. So right off, there might be a few of you that can already see what the problem is, but so when I was tapping around, I decided to see if there was any hot chips that were abnormally hot, so I took this all apart, I hooked it back up, started feeling all the chips, then I got over here, and there's supposed to be a voltage regulator right here, and I actually have it right here. This voltage regulator was broken off. It had one. Well, I don't even think any of them. They were just barely hanging on. I believe it goes that way. And this here, this is an LM342P. I'm not sure if you can see that or not. And so I reached out to Bally Alley, and one of the guys were kind enough, and thank you very much, you know who you are, to send me a replacement. Now this replacement is not an LM342. Hold on, I gotta look at this. This is an L7810CV, which it should still work. I looked at the data sheet, and this should be our output pin, and I believe this is going to go in this direction. That's how this one was. So anyway, I do need to get these broken pins out of the vias here, so I'm going to do that off camera. Basically, I'm just going to use my soldering iron and just a manual pump. I do have an electric pump, but I'm not going to use that just for this. Okay, so I got the pins out, and they were right there. Not sure how well you're going to be able to see that, but so here's the old one, and here's the new one. Now, I did have to go back and look at some pictures that I took before of how it goes in, and this one was in this direction, and I looked at the data sheet on these, and they both have the same output, so which is the leg on the right. So I'm going to put this in here like this, and then we're just going to flip it over and throw some solder on there. And I've got my iron heated up. So to clean those out, I just used this little pump. It's just a cheap little pump, but it worked great. So let's get these in there. If I can find it again, there that is. So I'm just going to touch it, put a little bit of solder on my tip, just touch it on there, just like that. There we go. And that looks pretty good. Just need to trim those legs off. And somewhere over here I have my trimmers. There they are. If you don't have any of these, you should get some. There's one leg. There's two legs. And there's a third leg. And I think I can trim that just a little bit closer. Trying to do this behind with the camera in front of me. There we go. And we'll flip this back over. And there we go. So now I need to put this. I'm not sure what this is called or why it's called, whatever it's called, or even how it goes on now. But it does go on here somehow. I think it goes on like that. And then I believe that this heatsink goes here. I may have to, let me pull up a picture here. Okay, so you can see on my phone here, this is how it goes. So this, I guess, goes on here, on this one. So we'll just put that there. And then, yeah, just like that. Why they did it that way, I honestly don't know. And then we'll put this heat sink on here, if I don't bend it out. Yep. So anyway, so there it is, and that's what it looks like. So now I'll put this back together. I'm going to take this inside and hook it up to the TV, and we'll see if it works. Okay, so I've got it hooked up to the TV, so we'll give it a test. So when I originally was diagnosing this, I kept thinking it was the power switch, because every time I would touch the power switch is when it would glitch, and then it got worse and it got worse. But that didn't turn out to be the case. So it is powering on, and I can tap on here, and I'm not tapping very hard. I'm not sure if my mic is picking that up or not, but it seems to be working really good. So let's go back into checkmate, and number of players 0. Okay, so it's running, and it was running before until I touched stuff. So I think everything's working good in the built-in games. But let's go ahead and try a cartridge. This one's Galactic Invasion. But it comes up as Galaxian. So we'll do that one. We'll just do 5. Just do 9 bases, 1 player. So we need to see if our gameplay's working, and it is. So it seems to be working. This was one of my favorite games when I was a kid. Mom, if you're watching, you probably remember this. So this is working. Okay, so let's try my my multi-cart. And these are just sticking in here because I don't have anything screwed down. And I think this is alignment's off just a little bit. So this is a multi-cart, and you can get these on eBay. They come with quite a few games on them. You can see here, it's 2-sided. I've never counted them, but basically you move these dip switches around to whatever game you want. So let's try this. So this one is the cartridge that I had the most problem with, and I didn't get it on video, but all I would have to do is just barely touch it and it would just glitch out. I think it's just maybe it wasn't getting the right voltage. I'm not sure. So it looks like I was playing Seawolf last, so let's go into Seawolf. We'll go into 6 minutes here. The screen looks really good. I think I'm on the 2-player here. It seems to be working. There is this pink stripe along the right side. I'm not sure what's causing that. And if you're watching the video, maybe you'd have a clue to what that could be. Maybe there's an adjustment. You know, maybe there's something on here that I can fix that. Or not. If it doesn't hurt anything, you know, I'll just keep playing. The screen looks really clear on this game. I guess it's just the black background, so it's pretty fuzzy. But it seems to be working now. So if you're having a similar problem, you know, check all your voltage regulators. Make sure they're not breaking off. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching.